We're gonna try it again. Let's go.
We got Deja B, by request, Kaylin Rome, Stephanie Ellis, Tanya Hooper, me, GP216. Let's go. I appreciate the cash out. New Jack, join me to send some prayers out for our brother Rayline Bullets. He need us tonight. Pray the fuck, bro. Now, at this time, I want to send a very happy late birthday to my sister, LaQuisha Dawes. Celebrate your thing, sis. New Jack.
What's up, New Jack? We back in here again. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, all right. Ski sliding. What's up, baby? Charles Brown. Takesha Custom Designs, Pal Cavalier, Relaxation and Meditation, Cinnamon Toast, Deja B, Miss G, what's up? DJ Green, My Busy Life, Ethics Morals, Carlos Gaskin, Marcus Lawrence, Double R Trucking, what's up, baby? Terry Woods, Shane Duvall, Iranchi B, Antonio Belcher. Dre Pierre, Pearson, Miss Goldie, look at sis, what's up? Black Mamba, Weapons X392, Pat Watson, I see you. Kevin Thomas, Jess Dutch, Stay Woke, Will Allen, Shamika, I see you. Haley Andrews, oh, there go my beautiful auntie, Auntie Fabian in the house, what's up? G Money Code, LaQuisha Dawes, sis, happy late birthday again. Carlos Ramiro, Max Payne, NBA Lady, Junior Warfield, Julian Smith, Neil King, Keep It 100, Fred Grant, DJ Green, Lolo P, Born Cute Dog, Star Tyler, Ray Line Bullets, there go my bro, Mr. Rome, Terrell Barrett, June Johnson, Mimi in London, Alan Christopher. I know I said Deja B, but what's up, sis? Majest Fatal. Uh-oh, look at that boy in the house. Keith Smith, Cameron, there go, bro. Sam. My Busy Life, Jermaine Event. Haley Andrews. Brian Pope. Quavon. Kaiser Dre. Ziggy Walker. Carlos Ramiro. Nina. Valentino Brown. Deuce the True. I like that. Sayana Norton. The Real EJ. Zany 9DD. Jazzy Meadows. The Real EJ. Ernest Lundy. Word on the Street TV. Accurate Shooter 2 times. Yeah. Miss G, I see you again. Nicole. Yolanda Hill. NBA Lady. VG. And the Immaculate Chrome. What's up, Torch? G Money Code. What it do, bro? What's good, Pete? What's up? All my family here tonight. So, guys, okay, I want to tell y'all a couple things. As you can see, I took a little time out because I did a lot of upgrading, you know what I'm saying, to the podcast studio. You know, I got a lot of new things going. So y'all going to have to bear with me tonight, you know, because I'm going to be working a sound effect board and, you know, telling the story at the same time. So, you know, bear with me on this one here. But you know, I'm gonna get the hang of everything, you know. So we're gonna start bringing it into the lives as well. And another quick note, like I told y'all, I will be dropping the cartoon in the wee wees of, you know, the AM, like maybe 2, 3 o'clock, it's gonna be the intro, and it's gonna show you, you know, what all we got coming. Then it's gonna be the intro to Meet the Bams, which is Lil Bambino and Big Bambino. Like I said, you know, the cartoon gonna start off rough, but we got better as we progress. So, you know, kind of take it for what it is, you know, and you'll see as I start dropping these cartoons, they get better because it was a learning curve, you know what I'm saying, as we, you know, got it our way through that program and through all that software. So we good on that. Yeah, so, you know, once that time countdown, we get past that algorithm, we're going to go ahead and get this thing started. But welcome to the night live. You know, I decided to come back in, you know, in the nighttime. Phyllis Jackson Husky, there goes sis. I see you. Where bro at? Rundo Combat Gyms. What's happening, bro? Yeah, I got your message too, bro. I got your message. Petty officer, there you go. What's up? What's up? Tara Spearman, what's up? What it do? All right, fam, we gonna get into this episode. You know, I ain't gonna hold it up too long. You know, like I said, bear with me, because a lot of things, you know, I'm switching up to kind of be more time, you know, conscious, more time conscious. Nicole, I see you. Johnny White. Yeah, I'm glad them names switched back. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. My busy life. Oh, I appreciate it, sis. I appreciate you. I really do. Appreciate you. Phyllis Jackson Husky. Appreciate you. I boost morals. What's up? Cassidy. What it do? All right, so we right at that number. We're going to go ahead and get this started. You know, we ain't going to hold it up. Let's get into it.
Whether you eat or you don't, that shit don't matter to me. All you women better get your ass on your feet. Get up, now, move it. Let's go.
So this AM, we woke up by Price and Bolly. They wakes us up and they immediately comes in with some most COs.
All right, listen up, inmates. This right here is CO Chin and this is CO Hogan. These are two new COs from Bossier City Supermax, and you will respect them as you would me.
So, you know, he go into the spiel and then he turn it over to them. They say what they gonna say. You know, it's normally what all the COs normally say. So it ain't nothing special. We get to the point where they release us. Once they release us, we immediately go into getting ourselves together. Now, this morning, we getting ourselves together. We hear it got an inmate comes running in. He damn near bust his ass when he come into the dorm, telling us to come check out something. So we all bust out the dorm. And as soon as we walk outside, guess what we see? We see Niquay, bam, tearing in the puck ass. I'm talking about tears streaming. We see tears streaming from Niquay. You know what I'm saying? So Niquay but Puck, like, he don't want to hit his baby. He like this. Come on, man, chill out, man. Come on, man. I don't want to hurt you, man. Chill out. But Niquay ain't got no mercy. Boom, trying to bust his ass. So everybody out there killing themselves laughing while Niquay going in on that boy. Boom. So I guess it gets to that point where you done took all you could. Puck start firing. Boom. Niquay said, bitch. Pull out a blade. Run after that boy. That boy take off when he see that blade. That bitch come out about this short. And it's a razor on like a double toothbrush razor. If you ain't a double-edged toothbrush, you know, and it ain't many of these that's been in this story. It's two toothbrushes that stuck together, a razor here and a razor here. And the bottom of it is either laced with something like cloth that's tied up with cloth, or tape, something like that. But that bitch come out, that boy see that bitch and take off. NewJackCrew take off after that boy crying. So everybody sitting out there laughing. But this morning, NewJackCrew don't catch the ball or whatever. And even if NewJackCrew caught him, I don't think NewJackCrew was gonna cut him or nothing like that. But anyway, we'll get to that. So we go back in, finish getting ourselves together. You could tell everybody in a semi-good mood. Cal over there singing, he getting ready. I'm over there getting myself together. Yeah, I upgraded my camera as well. So I'm actually monitoring the specs on that too. So anyway, we all getting ourselves together. Everybody doing some shit. You see niggas in the dorm dancing, and ain't nothing special coming up. Dudes just in a good mood this morning. So we finally get ourselves together and we head out. When we get out there, we sit out there and we talking. The rest of New Jack show up. We head to Chow. When we get to Chow this morning, this bitch is packed. Packed to the max. It takes us about 5 minutes to get a goddamn tray. Johnny White, I appreciate the donation. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it for real, for real. So it takes us about 5 minutes, to get the tray or whatever. So we get our tray, we sit down. Now, among the people that's in here is a lot of our enemies, it's a lot of dudes in here, but our enemies in here as well, which is Leodre and all them, So now with Leodre and them, and he came to the prison at the same time Janet Jackson came to the prison, is a dude named Big Riley. Now, him and Cal, they was enemies in another prison. So Cal started talking to me like, yeah, bro, I'm about to go call his hands. I'm about to go call that bitch hands, So I tell him, go ahead, go call that bitch hands or whatever. So Cal gets up, walks over there to the table where they at, and call dude hands. Tell him we could, you want to tear it down or what? He's just talking to dude or whatever. So him and dude going backwards and forward, they arguing. Now, the CO see Cal, so he come running over there. What the fuck going on over here? What's going on? Cal like, ain't nothing going on. Now, I say dude pussy, because dude, yeah, man, he come over here with that bullshit, that old all right ass shit. Yeah, nigga ain't with that all right ass shit. Now, that's what a bitch nigga do when a nigga don't want to throw hands. He semi-ratting on the slick, but he ain't talking to the CO. He's saying this shit in general while the CO standing right there. He come over here with that super all right ass shit. Yeah, you ain't, man, go ahead and move on. Push on with that super all right ass shit. So the CO tell Cal, go catch your seat. Cal come back and sit down. We finish eating our food. We bang our trays. Now, our whole thing this whole day, we about to push the issue with Leodre and them. If you remember the last live we left out on, I talked to the queens. I talked to them and told them, I wanted to put something together if they was rocking with it. And they said they was rocking with it. So we leave out the child hall. Now, Leodre, all them dudes, they come maybe like 5 to 7 minutes after us, somewhere up in there. Just estimating. So we chilling, everything good. They pass by us. They shaking their head. Yeah, it could be that. It could be that. So Cal stand up. Then what it do? Then what? A little bit later. We gonna let y'all know. We gonna let y'all know something. So now everybody in the crew, we gonna put on shoes. So the ones in platoon 2, they head back over there to go put on shoes. We head in our barracks to go put on shoes because it's an update. What we call that, an update. So we make it back first before the other crew make it from platoon 2 back over to us. We sitting out there. Now we see Janet Jackson, which is Keenan, but they stuck on calling this man Janet Jackson. He's sitting at the table by himself with his head down. Ori ain't out there. He's just sitting there with his head down. I see Lil Diaz come walking through that bitch, looking around, making sure Ori ain't out there or nobody else, who probably would have Janet Jackson at this time. Because as you know, dudes like him get sold. Let's say it like that. They get passed around. But so you don't never know if the same person who turned him out got him, or he done sold him or passed him around or whatever. So Lil D looking around and shit like that. So he take his janky ass over there at the table with Janet Jackson, aka Keenan, aka his name. So he take his ass over there. Now he don't sit down. He standing there like he inconspicuous. Yeah, hey, man, you ought to come get down with us. He trying to recruit this man. Now Keenan ain't talking to him. Keenan got his head down because he terrified. If Ori see you talking to this boy, shit could turn out bad for you. Shit could turn out, I'm going to leave that alone. Charles Gray, I appreciate the donation, Charles Gray. I really do. Appreciate you. So anyway, so he's sitting there steady running with this man. Now, I say the conversation go into about 10, 15 minutes of him talking. Now, he kind of relax and get comfortable with the shit, talking to the man, Keenan. So we sitting out there, we look at Lil Diaz, man. Look at him. His sneak ass or whatever. The regular shit nigga shoot when he see a nigga doing some, shit he ain't supposed to be doing. So we watching him, and he's shooting hard, trying to get Keenan to join the turnouts or whatever. Now, he totally forgot his surroundings, sitting there talking to Keenan, and all you see is this. That's my bitch. Ori just came out the barracks and punched Lil D and knocked Lil D clean the fuck out. So everybody out there, he done knocked his ass out. Now the turnouts, you can see them in the distance. They right past Independence. You can see them in the distance. They don't come down there and try to get Lil D or nothing until Ori goes back in and take it with Janet Jackson in tow. With Janet in tow. So after Ori go back into the barracks, then you see their ass come down there and trying to wake Lil D up. So everybody moving around. You see all kind of flagrant ass shit going on this morning. You see dudes willing and dealing with the queens, you know what I'm saying? Trying to, on the low, do some shit on the low, but they paying, they got Pop-Tarts, they got all kind of shit trying to, broker a deal with the queen to either fuck them or get their dick sucked. Put it like that, plain and simple. So I'm seeing this type of shit going on this whole entire. Miss G, I appreciate the donation. Appreciate you. Dutch man, what's up? King L.A. Smith, Eric Washington, what's up, baby? So we watching all this flagrant ass shit going on. Dudes doing shit. I'm talking about supposed to be real type dudes. They out here brokering deals to get their dick sucked. You see some of the dudes going behind the barracks, some of them going to dorms, because half of the dudes that's brokering the deals, they ain't like real nigga status. So they ain't got no homeboys, that's going to either beat their ass, down their ass, or some shit like that, But some of the dudes going behind the barracks, them the ones got real niggas, that'll fuck over them, that don't get down like that. Erica Chandra, I see you. So this morning popping. So we hear dudes say, hey, it's going down in this bitch. I'm talking about a full hour ain't passed since the D got his ass knocked out. And dude say it's going, he just walked out the barracks and walked back in the barracks. So we bust down there. When we get down there, all we see is hard punches. Boom, boom, boom. There's like 6 dudes on the little dude a little caramel colored dude. You know what I'm saying? We looking. Naja Turkwash, what's up? The Full Buck Podcast. What it do, baby? This is what we seeing. Dudes tearing into this one dude ass in the barracks. And for all you that just came in, I said bear with me on this story because I'm kind of, looking at a bunch of different things, soundboards and different things like that. I'm monitoring a lot. So anyway, back to the story. So we see all these dudes, they just whooping this little dude ass. So as we make our way in the barracks, I hear one of the brothers say, man, that's Lil Mitt. That's Lil Mitt. Now, remember I told you, we ain't go full on to Lil Mitt. So all we do, boom, 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 rushing them, boom, boom, boom. New Jack running there and start giving it to him. We punishing these boys. Now, all these dudes that's on Mitt, now they from Callahoola. These dudes from Callahoola, and it's like 6 of them. They own him and they stomping his ass, punching his ass, kicking him. All because he refused to be down with them. What'd you say? Okay, all right. Okay, so anyway, yeah, that was a message for me. So anyway, all right, they was mad because Lil Mitt, they don't want to give him a choice and let him choose. They want to beat his ass and make him join up. Because what he got and what he offer, you know what I'm saying? That's something rare. You may never see that in the prison ever again. This dude, he can patch dudes up. Now, I ain't saying he no full, doctor and no full paramedic or no shit like that. That'll be stupid to even think something like that. You know what I'm saying? But the dude, he know how to stop bleeding, and if the shit too bad, it ain't shit he can do for you. But if, it's some shit that he can, you got a better chance of surviving with him than without him. So everybody want him. So we beating these dudes' ass. He get up off the ground. He start swinging with us. Now, the fight ain't even important because we knew we had them dudes from the moment we started swinging blows. That wasn't even important. So after the fight over with, he comes up to us, man, I appreciate it, bro. Hey, bro, and he tells us he done been beat up, a day, another day. He done been beat up another day because he ain't want to join with some more dudes. So to make a long story short, he asked, could he be down with New Jack? Man, everybody in the crew got a smile on their face. Yeah. Hell yeah, you can. Hell yeah, you can. Because this is an asset to us. So we end up getting Lil Mitt on our team, and we gave him a choice. NLDs, what's up? Michael Norton, Joe, let's go to jail. What's up? We gave him a choice. We didn't try to go bombard that man and make him sign up with us and all that type of shit. You can only do so much to a person against their will. So anyway, the Mitt with us now. Now, we gonna go up, I say about an hour or two, somewhere up in them. Now, everybody just walking around, just chilling. Ain't no games out at this part of the day. Dudes just talking and, mingling and striking deals and doing different kind of things. We got commissary coming up. We got visitation coming up. We got all these things coming up. So dudes striking deals. We see Booman walking around. He promising. Now, y'all remember who Booman is. Booman is the dude who beat up the dude in the wheelchair, and the auntie, excuse me, and the auntie of an inmate, on the outside world. So he walking around and he offering dudes money, like, yeah, you know, if you get somebody to do this, one of your people coming in for the visit, you know, I got this, I can put you on this and put you on that or whatever. You know, he handling business, and most dudes signing up for this shit. And a lot of these dudes are ones who then came in after the fact. Michael Norton, I appreciate the donation. Appreciate you. You know, it's probably one of the dudes who then came in after the fact, after he done did this shit. But it's some of them signing up with the dude. Moody Styles, I see you, baby. What's up? Real Life Goon, Roger Boyd, Willie Saunders, all my people in here. Cuddy Ruger. So, you know, these dudes actually signing up with this dude, Booman. Now, this dude, Booman, I don't know too much about him, you know what I'm saying? But from what I seen, this dude is a pretty vicious dude, you know what I'm saying? He ain't the type of dude you won't do no kind of business with, you know what I'm saying? But dudes, they need money. Everybody ain't got family and support to send them shit, you know what I'm saying? So dudes got to get it however they can get it. So dudes signing up with Booman. Now, the respect that I do give him is because he telling dudes up front, man, you lose my package, you know what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. When he set a deal up with you, your people, you supposed to get with your people and get with his people on the outside, and his people gonna give your people whatever, you know, to bring in or whatever. So he telling these dudes, if you lose my pack, if you lose that pack, you know, either you gonna pay for it, and I ain't waiting for my money, either you gonna pay for it, you know what I'm saying, or it's some serious consequences or whatever. So we watching this dude go on, and here come Leo Dre, all these dudes, they done went and got Rico, homies. It's a bunch of different dudes they done went got. They come marching to us. So now we done went put our shoes on, we got weapons, we good. So they come marching up. Yeah, what's happening with that scrap on? What's happening with it? Y'all ready? Yeah, we ready. What's happening? All right, let's take this shit over there by Pyramid. So we like, all right, we're going to meet y'all over there. We let them leave out first. Now we sit back. Hey, man, listen, everybody know what the deal is. Everybody know what's happening, huh? Yeah. You know, we discussing, you know, our contingency or whatever. So as we take our walking over there to Pyramid, as we walking, I'm rubbing my head. You know, so we pass by Independence and all that, and we make it over there. Now, this shit was the craziest shit. Cal and Big Riley, they line up immediately. Like I said, they was enemies in another prison. Matter of fact, before I even put it like this, met Cal. He was already in Newjack, but it's before I even met him. You know what I'm saying? So these dudes was enemies. You know, they probably had words or something, but they never had a fight or nothing like that. So they line up immediately. Boom, boom. Man, Cal hitting this boy. Boom, boom. It ain't no contest. Every time Cal hit this boy spin around. Boom, boom. Now, you can see his homeboys' faces. Now, everybody know this shit. When your homeboy getting his ass whooped, your whole demeanor change, your whole facial expression change when your homeboy getting his ass whooped. So we looking around, Cal steady hitting this boy with bricks. Boom, boom. You know, and he trying to stand up. He trying to swing back, but he can't do nothing with, and don't get me wrong, Cal bigger than him, but not by a lot. You know, and height-wise, Cal probably maybe like 3 inches over him. You know, 3 inches over him. You know, so it ain't, and weight-wise, Cal probably got him by 50 pounds max, you know. So you can do your thing. I didn't went in with dudes, you know, twice my size and then won that fight. Toby Beston, I appreciate the donation. Miller the Wizard, appreciate the donation. You know, I didn't went in with dudes twice my size and won the fight. You know, so it ain't like this a big disadvantage. But Cal shaking the ground that boy walking on. Boom, boom. you know, and everybody looking. You see the fidgeting. Dudes getting mad. All I see is this dude know. He go to hit Cal. I can't let him do that. Boom, I stick him. We go in the blender immediately. Boom, 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 boom. We lock him. Now, that's me and Cal fighting. Now, me and Cal punishing both of these dudes. Cal beating the dude, he fighting Riley, and I'm beating no. We beating these boys. So this shit happens again. Another one of their homeboys try to sneak either me or Cal, because another New Jack member, boom, they go in the blender. Now it's 3 of us fighting. Now this shit keep happening until it's about 6 on 6 out there fighting. And weapons drawn. Nobody else better not jump in. If anybody else jump in, then the shit over with. We going all in. You know, I'm hearing this as we fighting. So the arguing going backwards. So everybody is focused on each other. I'm trying to give you a clear picture of how this happening. We fighting. We ain't paying attention to the arguing. We hear it, but we ain't paying attention to it. They arguing, they focused on each other like pit bulls. You know what I'm saying? They focused in on each other. So when at the heat of the moment, all you see, yeah, bitch, huh? Yeah. Them niggas start shooting. I'm looking, the dude I'm fighting, he stopped, look around, he strike out. And I'm steady hearing this. The Queens then came out of nowhere. I ain't gonna say out of nowhere. We put that shit together. The Queens came out of nowhere, started slicing them boys up. Now, everybody breaks and runs. Now, one of their homeboys, they leave right there. They leave right there. Man, I'm telling you, them Queens, fuck that. We ain't have to, what we gonna jump in it for? You know, the Queens, all the Queens on that ball. I'm talking about double edges, single edges, This one dude, all they energy focused on this one dude. If I ain't had hate for them bitches, I probably would have felt sorry for dude. That boy out there, hollering, screaming. The Queens, relentless. Y'all good? Yeah, we good. New Jack. We lead them there going into dude. I mean, they gave it to that boy savagely. Now, this is where this is you could say the checkpoint that made everything. How I want to say that. It's not made everything start. It made dudes want to do more. It made dudes want to attack more. So anyway, they finished that nigga. He toast. So we back by the barracks. We coolin'. Now I'm gonna tell this part here different. Now let's go up about another 2 hours. You know, and I'm estimating somewhere in there about another 2 hours. The Queens then did whatever the old boy, the COs then came in, nothing happened. You know, they get him up out of there or whatever. Now everybody just sitting around. Alfred. Now I'm telling this part right here, like from the present, and I'm gonna just jump around. You know what I'm saying? Befores and afters and all that shit there. You know, you get it. So anyway, the COs come in and they call Alfred. Remember Alfred, the one they told, you know, the COs was telling other inmates that he had been molested, you know, and the boy was turned out, you know what I'm saying, because of what the CO said. So they come get this boy. When they come get him, he walks over to meet the COs at the beginning like going towards Charles, where the CO's coming in, that he walks over there and meet this CO. You know, it's just a regular generic CO, you know, really don't even know his name or whatever. But he walks over there, he talked to the CO for a minute, and him and the CO come walking back to the barracks. So they go in his barracks. He's snatching all his shit down, putting all his shit in a sack, and he leaves back out with the CO. Everybody like, damn, where the hell Alfred going? Now, Alfred got caught up on a armed robbery and a murder charge. So it's only so many things that he could do, you know, and we know he ain't do nothing to go to the hole. You know, we wondering if he being shipped. So when dude passed by us, like, man, I'm going home, bro. I told y'all, bro, it wasn't me, bro. I told you I ain't do this shit. Now, let me explain this. From day one, this dude was saying he was innocent. The detective that, you know, interrogating him had him mixed up and linked with some dudes that he was friends with. But in their crew, it was two Alfreds. It was Alfred J and Alfred W, Jenkins and Williams. You know, so when he was being interrogated, he told the police, you know, he was green at the time, so he ain't know nothing about no snitching policy and all that shit. You know, he was a good boy. He told the detective, you looking for Alfred Williams. You looking for Alfred Williams, not Alfred Jenkins. You know, but the detective ain't want to hear that shit. Come to find out, they didn't found out that it was Alfred Williams and not Alfred Jenkins. Now, what's so fucked up about this? Yeah, he going home. But he going home a different way than he came in. He going home a turnout. So y'all had to lock this man up, get this man fucked, take y'all time, 2 years. 2 years this man been in prison. 2 years. Take y'all time to solve or find out whatever y'all got to find out on this man ass. Not his time, on this man time, on this man ass. It took y'all all this time just to figure this out. And then not only did law enforcement fuck him over, the COs fucked him over too. You know, so this man going home, he happy. But once he actually step on the outside and his mind reflect on what actually, when he get back to normality and his mind actually Brandon Belton, what's up? O'Neal Thomas, I see you. What's up, bro? I appreciate you always. You always showing love. I appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate all that you do. You know, so, you know, once this shit actually set in on this man, that he done been turned out in prison, in a prison that he shouldn't have never ever been in, on a charge that he shouldn't have never ever had. Once this shit set in on him, I hate to see, you know, what becomes of that. You know, okay. So we finding out all the particulars later in time. We knew he was going home. We didn't find out from him that they had him, you know, mixed up with another homeboy of his, but he was, you know, it was J and W, last names. It was just Alfred J and Alfred W, you know. So I really found that to be fucked up. And I'm gonna come back and tell you, I'm not gonna even tell it in this episode. I'm gonna come back and tell you and show you something, you know, of what became of Alfred. I'm gonna show you, you know, because the shit crazy. How people can play with people's lives and they don't get punished at all. You know, the police, the COs, none of them. They can fuck your life up, make a mistake, and they good to go. You know what I'm saying? It's just a mistake. It's just a mistake they made. They ain't got no consequences. You know? So, whatever. So, okay, that happened or whatever. Everybody started talking about this for a minute. This shit, just circling around the prison. We gonna go up about an hour or two. Let's just say an hour or two before lockdown. Just to be, somewhere within that same range. So everybody cooling again. Dudes walking around making their little deals. And at this time, that hepatitis shit it's like, I don't know if these dudes sharing needles or what they doing, but every day more and more dudes, is coming down with it. Not every day, a lot of dudes in one day, but as time go on, you starting to see more and more cases of this shit in the prison. you know, the yellow in the dude's eyes, dudes passing out, dudes can't breathe, dudes getting diagnosed with tuberculosis, hepatitis, this and man, all kind of shit. Prison just getting real nasty and grimy. It was already nasty, but really nasty. Cause this shit here is floating around, and if you know that type of shit, you got to be careful with that type of shit. Dudes cough on you, dudes, all kind of shit. So anyway, me and Newjack, we right in front of C. We at the bench in front of C. We talking to each other. We like, yeah, bro. Yeah. We giving Big and Cal up. Man, yeah, you hitting that ball with the thunder rod. Boom, like He-Man out there. Boom. He he eating it up. He loving it. So we talking. Now, we see like 3 of the Franklin Parish dudes, they walking. I can't even say what they was doing, but they just walking, coming from by H. They came out that hole by H, and they walking down towards our way. They talking, they laughing, they joking, they all jolly and shit. All of a sudden, you see the barracks swing open, they pass in front of, and shh, all you seen was Lil P swing the barracks open and throw shaving cream, peanut butter, piss, shit, all this on this man's face. And this man out there screaming and hollering while his face and shit peeling. Now that peanut butter shit, that shit came into effect, like around about, I say 2000 in the 2000 somewhere. It wasn't, it was just piss, shit, shaving cream, shit like that. Not this magic shave, shaving cream, piss, shit, peanut butter. Peanut butter make that shit stick to your ass. So it ain't just sliding down and, burning your skin off. This shit sticking to you. Dude turning pink. You can't keep your hands off your face. You're on fire. Dude turning pink. But P standing in the door with a fucking blade in his hand. He done threw this shit on one of the dudes. Them dudes see this dude, they strike out. We stand saying, P, hey, don't run behind him, man. That little crazy motherfucker take off behind them dudes. You can't tell him nothing. Never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. Van Life. Marcus Holder, what's up? What's up? So yeah, he takes off with the blade. He done got one dude, that would have been good enough for some dudes just for that day. Oh, we good. I done burnt this bitch alive. You know what I'm saying? Cause he got dude good. I'm talking about all over dude eyes peeling. Dude still, dude running. So he running, but he can't see. He can't do nothing. He chasing behind these dudes. This dude trying to get away with everything in him. Now we trying to stop him because, even though vengeance can get you caught up on some shit. Ray Line Bullets, man, I appreciate the donation. I really do. I appreciate you. Just like Gargamel, he was thirsty for that vengeance. You know what I'm saying? And look what the vengeance did him. So we trying to really just catch dude knowing you can go catch dude and finish his ass. You know what I'm saying? But we trying, you can hit that corner and all them dudes be turned around with weapons and finish your ass. So that's why we tried to stop him. But anyway, he ended up catching that dude, hit him, and take off behind the other ones. So all we do is run behind him to go see if he catch him. Now they getting it, but this little crazy motherfucker running fast. He catch another one. Now keep in mind, I done seen a lot of dudes get revenge, but to get almost every last one of these dudes that then wronged you, I ain't never seen that. I done seen a dude get 2, 3, pushing maybe 4. This dude getting them all. This little crazy ass dude getting them all. And I told you, Pete is not his name, but he's working somewhere, and I don't wanna get him fucked up, because he need that. So anyway, and I don't know if you call it an orderly or a janitor, or what it is, because he kind of like doing a couple different things, or whatever. So, all right, he running behind them dudes. Now, once he started chasing them dudes all the way over there to platoon 2, we turn our ass around. We got too many enemies. We can't go way over there. Now, we stand right there at the end of the eye and look that way for a minute, but dude disappear over there. So, Ashir Phillips, what's up? I see you. Dude disappear over there. So, we come back. Now, we come back. Guess who we see walking? Big KO and Tutu. Now, remember we talked about, they said they had a real Kaylin Roan. What's up? Man, I appreciate that cash out. I appreciate that. My bro told me to go get me some shit. I appreciate you, bro. So remember the same time as Janet Jackson, there was supposed to be a most dangerous inmate, but we never could figure out who it was. Now, Big KO and Big Tutu, they coming through that bitch. They boss hogging. They ain't worried about nothing. Ain't nobody about to fuck with them. All of a sudden, you see somebody come out that bitch like Spider-Man and jump on Big Tutu back. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you like this. I said I was gonna hit him. Niggas say, on his back, on dude back. I was trying to play the sound effect. Yeah, but I don't know why it's delaying. Anyway, I'll figure that out. But yeah, he jumps on dude back. Now he riding dude back, hitting dude real fast. I'm talking about super fast. And the thing he using, man, I ain't never seen this bitch look like a Twizzler or some shit. It's from the fence that he popped off in the last episode when we was in there. I told you he bent the motherfucking fence and popped off 2 pieces. Now he done took these 2 pieces and then twisted these motherfuckers around each other and brought them motherfuckers to the end, twist that bitch like he had some pliers in his bitch or something, and sharpen both points. And now he on Big KO, strike out. All you see is Big Tutu drop to his knees because dude is on his back, real shit. Dude on his, hitting him. Yeah, he braided Eric Graham. He did something. I ain't gonna say, I don't know what the fuck he did. I ain't never seen nothing like that. That's why I guess they call him the most dangerous inmate that was coming in that bitch. Because I had never seen a weapon. Man, I wish I had something to actually show y'all. Because the 2 points, they was facing each other. They wasn't like just 2 points like that. They was facing each other almost like they coming to 1 point. And he on this bigamous prime. He on this man back, middle of the wizard. Young MC. Hitting this man. And, your instinct is to try to sling dude off of you. But dude hitting him so quick and so hard, he fall to his knees. And once he go down, because, you know, these some big motherfuckers, big 2-2 and big KO. They some big motherfuckers over Sheic. You know what I'm saying? Sheic is probably half their size. But this dude is so smart and intelligent and dangerous. He sat there and watched these dudes because they had them pass G so many times. They had them pass that bitch because they looking for dudes to jack. Ever since they linked up, they been jacking niggas. Taking everything your family give your ass. And nobody excluded. Nobody excluded. So anyway, now he goes, he finished, he get big 2-2 down and he get to shoving that bitch down in his neck. He get to shoving that bitch down in his neck. He hitting that boy, hitting him and hitting him and hitting him and hitting him. That was your homeboy, big KO. Pew, gone. He ain't gonna get no weapon and come back. That motherfucker left and disappeared. That's why I told you, motherfucker stupid until stupid walk in. You know, everybody can play crazy until crazy walk in. You know, so that boy make a name for himself and get respect right then and there. All you hear dudes standing around saying, shit, man, don't fuck with that nigga. Look at that nigga, man. Man, how the fuck he did that, bro? Man, that bitch bought this long and the bitch coming to a straight point, bro. With I'm talking about this prison, you know, the prison goddamn gate, you know, this bitch ain't thin like some shit you'll have, you know, at a house in the hood or some shit. This shit is thick. It's designed to be inmate proof. But he broke it and he twisted this shit up without no tools. So he goes in this man. Now I'm gonna show you how vicious he went into this man. Yeah, that boy in the wind, that boy broke camp. That boy broke camp. He was gonna get stamped too, you know, but I ain't gonna get ahead of myself. You know. So anyway, he finishing this boy. He stay on that boy for about 5 to, I'm gonna say 5-10 minutes. I could be off a little bit, but it was a while. He went in that boy. By the time he finished that boy ain't moving on the ground. That boy bust open on the ground. You know, that boy got dirt in his wounds. You know what I'm saying? So, Monzart, what's up, baby? So he finally get off Big 2-2 and head out. Now he blooded from head to toe. Now, I ain't gonna get ahead of myself. Been real the peacekeeper. What it do, fam? So anyway, dude, the COs come in. This is how vicious he did, dude. The COs come in, they can't get, what the hell? Who the hell? They can't get a word out. They looking at this shit. Who the fuck did this? They going berserk. This shit looks so nasty. They can't even get a word out. So we get put on yet another 48 lockdown. Just because of how vicious he did 2-2. Now the CO walking around, they trying to inspect. Now whatever dude went and did, he no longer got blood on him. He done got rid of the clothes. This nigga had a plan. This nigga Sheic had a plan. Miss G, I appreciate the donation. Appreciate you, sweetie. You know, Sheic, you know, that boy had a plan. So I can't tell you what he did with his clothes or whatever. He just disappeared from out there and he survived. He lived to living legend. What's up, baby? Living legends. MSC, Is that music? So, you know, he lived to get another one of them bitches, you know, and ain't no sweat on my nuts because, you know, these dudes ain't got no picks and chooses dudes like them, you know, and I'm going all in for mine, you know, that's how, shit, you better be. Nigga, take everything you got, even your life, you know. So anyway, Jason Williams, what's up, fam? What it do? So, okay, we get put on another one. Lockdown anyway. Get your ass in the barracks. It's lockdown time. We get put on lockdown. Now, this last thing I'm about to cover this, and I'm gonna jump ahead of myself just like I did, you know, on my boy Alfred. I'm gonna jump ahead of myself on this because this is when we find out, you know, about the CO. This is when we find out about the CO. I'm gonna give y'all a bunch of different instances of what he did. You know, I got that effect in here. Let me see if I can get it. So everybody in the barracks, and speaking for myself, I get my shit together. I take it in. You know what I'm saying? It's a fun-filled day. I take it in. I don't waste no time. I ain't doing no artwork. I ain't doing nothing tonight. Stretch, take it in. Get myself together, you know, and take it in or whatever. So I guess everybody started to drop off, but I know I'm dropping off. Andy Davis, what's up? Now, I'm in my rack, and our barracks open. Our barracks open. Boom. I'm up. I'm up at the squeak of the door. What the hell CO Chin doing up in here? Now, this the new CO that came in with CO Hogan, CO Chin. And they come from Bossier City Supermax. You know, I put that in there, you know, in case you guys didn't hear it. You know, it was, I put that, you know, in the beginning of the episode about the new COs. But this is the land for some reason. Anyway, but he comes in, he walking around. Now he goes, he don't be loud. He go wake up this, and this ain't no small dude. Gil is a kind of, I want to say a C3. Gil is a C3. He wakes Gil up and tell Gil, come with him. He take Gil out of there. Now, it ain't what you guys think it is. It ain't what you guys think it is. He take Gil out of there. Everybody up. Hey, bro, where y'all think he taking him? Where y'all think he taking Gil to, bro? Where y'all think he taking his man? So, everybody want to know where CO Chin taking Gil. And they like, man, you know he ain't probably trying to go fuck with no Gil, bro. He ain't trying to go run up in no Gil, bro, because Gil pretty big boy, you know. But lo and behold, he takes him in the goddamn showers and see showers. Dudes go pouring out that bitch. But they ain't going all the way up to the barracks. We walk out too. Me and Cal get up, man. We gonna stay behind these niggas, man. Let them niggas go first. So maybe like we don't hear no talking or nothing. I say we was out there for about 2 minutes. And all we hear, boom, bitch, get up and fight. Get up and fight. We gotta go. We all rush. Now, it's only C Barracks out at the time. You know, normally when something like this happens, dudes go run and get other dudes, but it's only C Barracks out at the time. So we all can fit right around these showers to see what's going on. And he got this man, Gil, at the back of the shower. So when we get up there, dude getting up, trying to get his motherfucking shit back together, shaking his head, standing up, pulling on shit to get up. Put your shit up. Put your shit up. Now, this man was talking like a straight up professor when he, you know, when they Bolly and Price passed him the mic. Asked him, did he want to say something? He sounded like a straight professor. But now he's talking about, put your shit up. Put your shit up. We like, what the fuck? Dude get up, swing on him, boom, boom. Yeah, boom, boom. He letting dude hit him and screaming to the top of his, yeah, boom, boom. Make a long story short, he beat Gia ass. He let Gia punch him and the more Gia punch him, the madder he get. The more we watching, we like, this motherfucker crazy. And he's one of them thick motherfuckers. Like, he ain't no muscular motherfucker. He just a thick motherfucker. Almost like he big rubbery. Not a tub of goo. He heavy, you know, but he almost look like one of them, you remember Junkyard Dog motherfuckers. Like that. You know, that's what I used to have that little action figure. So, you know, he kind of built up like that. You know, so he beat Gil, man. He gets on top of this man after he done beat this man and knocked this man down so many times. He gets on top of this man. This man is full of fucking rage. He don't want to rape these dudes. He don't want to do nothing like that. He gets on top of this man. Boom, 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 boom. Beat this man I'm talking about. Ain't no stopping, ain't no control, ain't no nothing. Now, I told you I was gonna stick here for a minute. So, Jamon, I said I was gonna get ahead of myself, you know, because we're gonna come back, but I'm telling you things that happen in the future. Because when we come back to the present, it's gonna be more shit happening again. I'm just giving you an example of how this dude rage work. This dude come again the very next fucking night and get this dude named Jamon. He bought a C3, you know, can be a beginner C4. You know, get him, take him in the shower and beat his ass too. He ain't going to get no small dudes. He takes him in the shower and beat his ass too. Now, the reason why I'm telling you these things, because the shit that he did when we jump back in the present, man, it's gonna fuck your head up. Yeah, I'm so sure. So he beat Jamon ass too. Now that's Gil and Jamon. He done did this too. And when he beat these dudes, we fighting back out to the barracks. He leaving these dudes in that bitch. No ownership. Inmate must have did that to him and left him up in there. He leaves the fuck out the barracks when he do this to these dudes. Man, I think this dude, man, it's almost like somebody molested him. And he just trying to take his anger out on inmates because they fit the bill. They fit the bill. Nah, shit. And I'm explaining to y'all thoroughly because what happens, and it's something that happens. You know, and I don't want to get ahead of myself because I really wanted to come as a surprise, you know, because it's something, you know, important that comes from this. Renard Marley, what's up, baby? So anyway, he comes yet another night and get Blimpy. It's a dude named Blimpy. Now this a big, I ain't gonna say fat, you know, but you know, that's what he would be classified as. Takes him in there and beat his ass. Now there's 3 inmates. He done did this 2 consecutively. Not skip a night. No. Yeah, this is the third one. Hold on. Eli. He comes the next night, get Eli. Now, Eli put up the best fight. Eli, E4. You know, he get an E4. You know, and that's an echo. And Eli is a boom, 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 boom. He going with him. But this dude don't seem like nothing phase him. The harder you hit him, the madder he get. How could you stop a dude like that? How could you stop a person like that? The harder you hit them, the madder they get. So he hit Eli with a good one. Boom. Staggered Eli. Eli almost break his motherfucking kneecap. Eli almost break his fucking kneecap. How he leaned forward on his leg. He out. He gets down there on the floor again and beats this man into another goddamn planet. Girls hate. What it do, fam? Yeah. You know, and I had the effect, you know, because this.
Get on your motherfucking feet. Come on. Yeah, I want to fight.
That's what we hearing. That's what we hearing when him and Eli.
Get on your motherfucking feet. Come on. Yeah, I want to fight.
This a CO. Somebody who's supposed to protect you. Somebody who's supposed to keep order. Yeah. So, you know, he lay around there and he beat the shit out of Eli. Now, and it's coming up quick because it'll be on the next live. It'll be on the next live. You know what I'm saying? Because this dude is relentless. He's relentless. And who are you going to tell? Who are you going to tell? We tried that shit before. Miss Gino, we tried that shit before. All that shit get you is shipped and your ass beat. Yeah, I'm gonna get it right by the next live. I'm gonna get it right. My busy life, I know it's low. Miss G had told me too. So I'm gonna get it right by the next one. The next live. We'll be good. I'm just setting up all this, the camera and everything. I'm setting all this up, matter of fact, a day ago. So yeah. And it's still more stuff I gotta set up, But yeah. So but I will be releasing the cartoon in the wee hours. But I'm gonna end this live here. Now remember, and I'm giving you all facts. There is no running away from this shit. There is no running away from this shit. There's no telling nobody. He putting dudes in critical condition. You know what I'm saying? We don't see these dudes lay on that floor until somebody find them and they get rolled up out of that bitch. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that shit just crazy. You know what I'm saying? But so I'm just trying to give y'all all the facts before we make it to this point. You know what I mean? You can never actually know, you know what I mean, what's coming for you. You can never, I'm gonna say it like that. GP me, what's up, fam? You can never ever know. Twin Pyramid Honey, what it do? You can never know. Deontay Barnes, what's up, fam? So yeah. But guys, Me and Miss G gonna do one more together. It'll be we gonna recount like 2 or 3 different visitation days. We gonna do it together. So y'all be able to get her take on, you know, especially one visitation I got in mind. You know, we both got in mind. We, you know, so anyway, we'll do that one together and we recount these visitation days. And you know, one of them will be the first time her and C.O. Porter locked eyes. You know what I mean? So yeah, yeah, you know. But anyway, but man, I enjoyed this with you guys, fam. You know what I'm saying? And I've been driving myself to actually learn this equipment so I wouldn't take off too long. But I had to kind of upgrade, because you remember when I upgraded last time, I had to get rid of some things because some of the files that was it was exporting down to wasn't usable on YouTube. So I kept some of the equipment and got rid of some more you know, other things, but they all supposed to work together, you know, in concert together. So now I didn't completely exchanged all the equipment and redid it again, and now this is good. This is pretty good. You know, I know y'all could tell with the camera how that looks, you know. So everything is good, you know. So anyway, and it's a lot of things that came with it, you know, and I'll let you guys in on something else that we doing, because everybody talking about, man, when you gonna air my video, man, air my interview? I said, God damn, man, we went off the wall with Miss G, and now everybody like, man, you know, it's a process. You know, I don't want to take on too much and be, you know, nah, I got a process. Anyway, I love you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. I'll be dropping that cartoon for those of you who want to watch that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we're gonna be back. I just only took a couple of days off to learn the new equipment to kind of, you know, get set up mediocre to start back doing lives and different things like that. And it's gonna be a straight plus when I do to start back on the episodes, you know, because we only got so many lives left before I get back into the episodes, but I still be doing lives as well. You know what I mean? So I love all you guys, man. I appreciate all you guys, man. I love you guys. NJC for life, man. Y'all be safe, you know, sleep good, eat good, all that good stuff. I love y'all, man.